Hello.
Extra.
Thank you for having me back.
Okay, so you made your grand return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. How did that come about?
Well, they called me and I answered. But it was a call. It's been a few conversations over the years. And so this time the stars aligned and I am back.
You are back, and you really never left the Bravo verse.
I never did.
So that probably made it a little bit easier to say yes?
No, definitely. I love my NBC Universal family, have been with them forever, and it's home for me.
Is this more of a redemption tour or like a renewal for you?
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, I think obviously, I've been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb, but you see a new version of me because the last time they saw me on this, franchise was obviously 7 years ago.
A long time.
Yeah.
What can happen in 7 years?
A lot can happen.
Okay, so you, Cynthia, and Porsha are the OGs and you're back together.
Yes.
How has it been bringing back those nostalgic vibes?
You know what? We've always been friends on camera and off camera. Cynthia and I started the actual franchise. We started together. We came on together season 3. She's babysat my children for me, and we've watched each other grow and evolve. So it's like, getting on a bicycle. You never forget how to ride. You just get back on and you start moving and take off.
Um, you, Frick and Frack are back.
Yes.
I saw that in one of the little trailers. How are things with Frick and Frack?
Well, Frick and Frack is Porsha and I, and we are, we're having a great time. I think I came in at the perfect time because Porsha has been going through a divorce. And, I love all things fun and fabulous, and so does she. So when we come together, it's always magical.
So it's a way for you to also get her mind off.
Yes, make her laugh, make her giggle.
And you're getting along with the girls for the most part. It seems you've really bonded with Kelly. You call her Tinkerbell. Can you tell me a little about that friendship?
You know what? I love Kelly because this is the first time I've ever been on the show and there's someone smaller than me. Because I'm a little petite princess, but she is a little microdose, but just a fireball. Like, she's tiny but mighty. So she's adorable, and she's got a lot of bite with her, and it's been fun just recording with her. But she's good TV.
Mm. Um, Brit, let's talk about Brit. She skipped the reunion. What can you tell us about this?
Well, I expected her to be there. She picked up her dress, and I know she got a manicure and pedicure in preparation for the reunion. So I was utterly shocked when I found out she wasn't there. I had no idea she wasn't coming, so it was a huge shock to me.
And yeah, have you been in touch with her at all since then?
I had sent her a wonderfully gorgeous bouquet of flowers before the reunion, the day before, just to encourage her, and she had had a death in her family. So she sent me a text, and that's about the extent of it. She thanking me for the flowers, and I just wish her the best of luck.
But you haven't communicated at all since?
Well, I mean, yes, we're still in a good place.
Okay. And what about Kenya being disinvited? What can you tell us about that?
Well, I don't know because the whole Kenya scenario happened well before I returned, and so I can't speak on it because I have no information on it.
Were you expecting her to be there?
I was only there for 10 days, so, the network obviously makes their decisions, so I was just happy to be there.
Yeah. Are there any other surprises we'll see at the reunion?
Oh, there will be quite a few surprises and a lot of secrets revealed. So it's definitely a got you moment for a few of our housewives.
How dramatic does it get?
It's very dramatic, but most reunions are dramatic. Everyone's dressed in absolutely perfect clothes, but perfection, yes, perfection with a purpose, because it definitely, the peaches will be turning.
I like that. We just saw you guys coming back from Grenada. You had such a great time.
Yes.
What was your favorite part of that?
You know what? It's a beautiful island, just gorgeous. But my favorite time was probably the Jab Jab festival. And that's this festival where they actually celebrate their liberation from slavery. And so, we all had on this oil. The energy was great. It was all about liberation, and it was very liberating. But we had a blast. And just for everyone to get along and laugh and just love on each other, it was a good moment. So the Grenada episodes are hands down, to me, my most favorite of the series.
So, and I mean, there's an amazing girls trip every season, and that must just be the best part.
There's always an amazing girls trip, but what makes the girls trips fun is when, you have some drama, but you really get to explore and learn a lot about the culture, and you are able to really immerse yourself in it and enjoy those moments. And so in Grenada, we really immersed ourselves in, their social life. The prime minister came and met with us. The minister of tourism met with us. And so those were moments that were just unbelievably awesome.
What has your man said about your time on Real Housewives?
You know what? I'm dating a younger guy, and he's just a sweetheart. He's so supportive. I mean, he brought me 3 dozen roses for a reunion. He's just a sweetheart, and it's not serious. We're not really exclusive, but when we're with each other, it's all about the two of us. And so I love that because it's just lighthearted and fun. And that's what I want right now.
Just a fling.
Well, not a fling, honey.
Okay. More than a fling.
No, well, we've been dating for about 9 months, but I'm not wanting to be married again, and I'm not wanting to be in anything that is too serious because, I have a lot of work.
Yeah. And when you have a lot of work, it's good to have fun.
Yes.
Will we see him on the show?
Yes, you will definitely see him on the show. He'll make, I think maybe, because I'm only on 5 episodes, so he will definitely be prominent on, I believe, this upcoming episode this week.
Oh, wow.
Well, on 2, he'll be on 2 episodes, as a matter of fact.
Now, you just said that you don't have any plans to get married again anytime soon, but you've also said that you like to be treated like a wife, not a girlfriend. So,
did I say that?
Yes.
When did I say that?
I don't know. I have it as a quote from you.
You know what? I like to be adored. I love to be simply adored. And I mean, anything that you adore, you take care of it, you respect it, and you just love it. And so I want to be adored. And so when I'm adored, I'm my happiest.
I love that. As well you should be. Okay, and lastly is the big question. Will we see you next season?
You will definitely see me next season. I was only on 10 days working this season, so I'm coming back ready to have some Housewives fun.